Hi,
Good
good morning.
morning.
Good morning, Julie. How are you?
Pretty good. Feeling very casual today for some reason. But this is Don's shirt.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he made those. That's really cool.
Yeah, well, it's on T Public. So
His
yeah.
affirmations, yes.
And good morning, Mary Ann and Afia. It's nice
Good
to see you guys so
morning.
bright and early and quickly this morning. But I gotta say that YouTube was first again. Yeah. And we normally Susan and I normally get together for an hour on Restream be, behind the scenes
We chit
before we
chat.
go live. We chit chat and go over what we're talking about. And there's so many things I didn't talk to you about today, but we'll have to save those for later.
Ooh,
For some of them.
okay. Now, curious people want to know.
Oh no, I'm going to show everybody. These colors just popped for me when I was watching when I looked at advertisement. It's on Pinterest, but anyway.
They're
And
pretty
so,
pastels. Like odd.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. That's the name of them, pretty pastels and
Oh,
popular.
really?
Yeah. So, yeah, they're all cool. So, are these all? Do you guys like all of these? Just asking.
I like them. They're pretty. What are you going to do with them?
I'm gonna repaint my room. Good morning, Dawn. It's
Hey,
so good to see
Dawn.
you. And yes, I do need a tutorial because everybody I'm inviting cannot turn on and off their camera, so we'll have to deal with that later. I'm not too worried about it today. And yes, Don, I have your shirt on. Okay, just so you see it.
Don's got everything. He's got all those tarot card T-shirts. He's got his Sonora and Mystic Tarot T-shirts. I mean, he's just with it, and he's got his smudging kit. I mean,
Yes,
he's right on the ball. He's really out there.
and he's working on more too. And I'm not talking
Sure.
t-shirts. I'm
Good
talking
morning,
other
Keith.
things. Good morning, Pam. Good morning. Yeah, so it's
So we're going to have fun today talking about the runes. A lot of
yes,
people are fascinated by the runes, but they don't know too much about them.
yes. And I know I had homework to do last night, but um after the uh after the class, mainly I wanted to eat and just go to bed. I was tired. It was a
That's
long
how
day. I
I am
even
at
had a
night.
nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And Psychic Squad is tonight, so I would
Yeah.
really like to try to come if I'm not too tired after running around and going to see Bill and everything. Jeez.
Yes.
But
And let me put that up real quick because I have our private readings up. But let's get to what's going on tonight. There we go. So that everybody knows tonight. And I know that everyone on right now knows all of this. Good morning, Jeanette. Affirm Wellness. Hello.
morning.
It's so good to see you guys. The color of
I
the
need
shirt.
to get one of Dawn's t-shirts that have the black with the Sonora and Mystic Tarot. I love that. Yeah,
Yes,
I
yeah,
like that.
that's a good one. Well, you know me, I had to have a little bit of a pink. So it was
Is that what color it is? A light pink?
yeah, it's a blush. It's a blush.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. This is the V-neck, and this is on T Public. And this is a regular large, but to me, it's almost too large.
I like
It's
the V-necks. I like the V-necks better. Oh, thank you, Dawn. He appreciates that.
yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes, and Bill is back in the hospital, and
Again, yeah.
yeah,
That's where he's been most of the 2 months, the last 2 months. But
yeah,
he's where he needs to be right now. So
yes, and he's safe and comfortable right now, right?
yep, yep.
Other than the poking and prodding. Oh, good afternoon. Yes, from Ireland. Good afternoon.
Ireland, the
Yeah, I
Irish
had to
girl. Awesome.
yes, one of
Beautiful.
ours.
Beautiful.
Love to see her in. I saw her in yesterday with Shauna, a naturally divine goddess, celebrating her 50th tea time episode. I am
That's
so glad
awesome.
for her. Yes, and Jeanette, I know you won one of the prizes. Which one of the prizes did you win? Was it the lip gloss or was it the earrings? And yes, I'll put you on the list, Jeanette.
You can always use lip gloss.
Oh, it's
I like
specially
lip gloss.
made. Well, hers is made, I think essence of
Like
citrine.
essential oils?
Yeah, all natural and organic. And there's a whole list. I can't remember. Show the amazing readers your love by hitting.
It wasn't her that won. She said she came in second.
Oh, but I thought you won something. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was second. Yeah, I was second in a few things. So
that's why my last name growing up was Young, Young. And it's like I was always last in line. That's why I never wanted to go back to Young. It's like waiting forever. When we had graduation at high school, there was one guy that was behind me. That was it. So after everybody, I was like right at the end.
Yeah. So. And Jeanette reminded me, a person from, I think she was from South Africa, won the earrings. Yes, those were nice earrings. I'm going to have to get me some. They were silver and they were protection ones. So they had amethyst. I can't remember the other stone, but they were dangly and yeah, they were really pretty. That's the one I liked a lot. But I would have loved anything. But yeah, and everybody gets that mixed up. Oh, they were beautiful. Yeah. When everybody gets mixed up. So as soon as we post it, we see ours pop up first. Well, other people have already gotten it. So it takes us time.
Oh, Pam, I love you.
Casey won the in-depth reading by me. That's right. Casey did. Yeah. And
cool.
And I can't, Sweets. What's her? Sacred Sweets, I think, won the hour with the last one, that with Shauna. So hello, ladies.
Cool.
Yes. Bernietta, is that how you pronounce your name?
Bernietta, it's pretty. Yeah.
Because there's a E and A there, so I'm not sure if they're all pronounced or not. Yes, we'll get you. Did you want to start on the runes real quick while we get a couple?
Yeah, let's talk about the runes. The runes have been around. They were used a lot 1,500 years ago. You know how you watch the programs of Vikings and everything? Well, they used runes. So let me just give you a quick description. Runes, actually, the word runes means secret or hidden or mystery. And there's one of the books, yes. But think of the runes, they're like an alphabet. And they were used by the Norse, the Germanic, and the Anglo-Saxon peoples for about 1,500 years ago. But and they used to have like a magician, the main seer that you'd go to and you'd ask a question, and he would pick runes. But there's 25 runes. There's actually 24 with symbols on them. And there's one rune that is a blank rune. So they're like little stones. They also come in cards. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to pull rune cards for everybody. So that's going to be fun. But when I first started studying the runes, and I love them, don't get me wrong, and I feel like they're very inspirational. They're very accurate as far as readings go. But I just had a hard time remembering all the symbols. I mean, I don't know. See, the tarot to me has always been easy because they're full of pictures. And I love the pictures because the pictures talk to me. But anyway, when I first started learning the runes, what I did was I went out and I got flat rocks. So as you can see, these are fairly flat rocks. And what I would do is usually you paint it red, because the red would, like, they would use blood and stuff, when they would do the inscriptions. But I would go and I would paint each of these runes, each of these little rocks, see, they're thin rocks, and I would paint them with a runic symbol on them. And then I would play with them that way. Now the runes, you can get them in stones too. They sell them like at Amazon and all the nice shops and everything. And these stones actually have symbols on them too. So I'm going to show you these. These are so cool. See, these are they have the symbols on them, and these are hematite.
Okay.
You can get all different stones. You can get, like rose quartz and everything, and they have the little symbols etched into them, and usually gold lettering. And then you can get little cards like this, and the little cards give you quick information on runes. And these are so cool too. But I love them. If you decide to use the stones and not the cards, you could cast them. So you'd make a wish and you'd hold them in your hands, and then you would just throw them out. And when you throw out these runes, the runes that are closest to you, these are events that are going to happen in your life very soon. When you cast the runes, those stones that are farther from you, these are things that will happen in the future. So it's really cool. But I thought today I'm going to pull a rune card for everybody and give them a message. And there are books. I really like Ralph Bloom. He has a book here, and it's got some really great illustrations and tells you all about it, all about the runes and how they came into being. And they come with the cards too. So I'm going to work with the cards because they're the easiest for me to figure out. And then there's other books. You have this one too, don't you, Julie? This one here.
Yeah, that one I have. Yeah.
These are rune books too. But if it's something that fascinates you and interests you, I'd say, go out and get them. They're fun. But I have a hard time just memorizing all the symbols. It's just easier. With the cards, you have pictures on them. Even though you have the symbol, you also have the picture. So it's easier for me to kind of relate to it. I'm just kind of like one of those people that, if you just say something, it doesn't really penetrate unless you show me a picture. If you show me a picture, then it really relates. But that's what I'm going to do for everybody this morning. I'm going to pull a rune card because one card has a lot to say. So if you're interested, I hope that will help you. If you have a specific question, well, it may relate to that question, it may not, but it will give you some information about what you need to know at this time.
Okay.
So,
and in this beautiful book, where would the glare? I got to work on that. Where would the runes information?
Okay, I didn't go into the runes too much, but on the chapter that's all about protecting yourself, psychic protection, protecting your home, protecting everything, I did talk about runes as you can use those for protection. So think of it in this way. When you go to Europe, a lot of times you see these white houses, and they have a lot of black wooden frames around them. A lot of the houses have symbols on them. Like they may have a symbol for protection. When people went into battle, they would carve a symbol like for warrior, for victory on there. They would carve it right into their sword, the sword handle, or they would they would even paint these symbols on their face and everything for winning and for health and fertility, and all these different symbols that are so important. They would really use different ways to use these symbols on, like I said, on their house and everything. So I have this necklace that was made by a very dear friend in Corpus Christi. Her name's Linda, and she does beautiful beadwork. Anyway, I'm going to show this. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, this is the symbol Wunjo. And this is made, it's all beaded, and it's on a stone. And the Wunjo symbol is all about joy. So if I wear this, maybe I'll feel very joyful. But it's a very happy symbol. And, I think the runes are just spectacular. They're wonderful. They're beautiful. So, you may want to play with them, and they're not that expensive. You can get the kit, the book, and the cards, or the stones, for a very reasonable price. And they're a lot of fun, and they'll help you. They'll help you develop your intuition in that way. So they're fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and Bonnie's come in too.
Hi, Bonnie. Have you ever used the runes, Julie?
I have never, but I've been drawn to them. That's why I got this book, and I do want to put a shout out to Dragon Star Books and Gifts, because Jane Phoenix there knows a lot about a lot of things, and one of them is runes. When I picked this book out, she wrote out a bunch of things for me to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I had like a particular guy that I worked with, and he was really into runes. He studied them all his life and everything. And he made me beautiful necklaces with runes on them. And he also would do like a protection rune, or the symbols. You can use like binding runes and everything. But anyway, he would draw a symbol, and I would carry it in my purse, like for protection or for prosperity, whatever, good health. There's all different runes. So you find what works for you and you carry it with you. So it's fun. Hi, Brenda. Look at all these beautiful people. We love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. And I really appreciate you people subscribing to our place, to us. Alex subscribed last week, and it's greatly appreciated, because we do all this work and we do it out of the goodness and love out of our hearts, Julie and I. And in order to keep doing it, we want to be motivated. And so when you subscribe to us and hit like and everything, it helps us. It motivates us. It helps keep our passion alive. Right, Julie?
Yes, she is completely right. And she knows that I'm working. And
Julie's pushing all those buttons. See, I can do all the talking, and she pushes the buttons. She keeps us going, going live,
and trying to get more things on, or more platforms on too. Great. Okay, I'll have to do that in a minute. But since you were talking about all this, let's get some graphics, and then we can start. Oh,
awesome. Thank you, Julie.
Then we'll get going. Okay. Oops. There we go. It's like, where are they?
So when it's my turn, Julie, I'm going to strictly pull a rune card and tell them what it means. So if they want something specific, they may have to go to you. How's that?
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see how it works, because
okay,
I'm feeling both that I need to pull cards, but I didn't bring all my cards out today, because
you didn't bring
a very short version. Yeah, I just got the ones that felt right this morning, but who knows, I might have to pull more. But let's go to commercial before we start the readings. Here we go.
Hasn't the world changed a lot? You just click things on the QR codes and you're there. You don't have to go through all this, writing it all out on the internet. It's so cool.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, we have Sharon Go coming in as well from the Philippines. Nice to see you. Oh, it does make it easier, but hopefully we can streamline these things.
You just have to know technology, which you're good at.
And I'm learning more and more every day, obviously. But there's still more I've got to do. Okay, so I'm going to move the QR code and let's see who's first up. Well, I think they know who's first up. Miss, it should be, yes, it is, Miss Miriam.
Miriam, would you like me to do Miriam?
Actually, I think everybody deserves one card, and then I'll
Yes.
see what messages I get for them. How's that sound?
Sure, sounds great.
Because I don't want anybody to miss out on the runes. Okay, go ahead. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just reading everything here.
Oh, okay. I got it. So many things going on.
So did you want me to pull a room card first?
Yes.
Miriam, you are going to get a room card this morning, and we'll see what. And these are very important cards. There's only 25 of them, so let's see what card gets pulled. Okay, fertility. I don't know if you're looking for that, but I'm going to read it to you because I'm not too good at remembering all these. Okay, fertility. This is all about new beginnings, Miriam. New beginnings. This rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature with its urge towards harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. Fertility embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, a search after similarities. So this is a completion of beginnings. It marks a time of joyous deliverance of new life, a new path. So there's a lot of new things coming into your life. This is a great, powerful rune also. Receiving it means that you now have the strength to achieve completion, resolution from which comes a new beginning. So it may be that you have come a long way, that you've worked very hard towards some of your goals, and now the crucial time is here. And above all, the completion is there. So good things are happening. So new beginning. So that's kind of exciting, Miriam. I hope that helped you.
Yes, I always love new beginnings. I feel like I'm on a new beginning now too.
Yes,
So I'm with you there.
a new chapter.
New chapter in your life. And what I got for you, Miriam, is that you don't have as much energy as usual. And what I'm you have positive energy, yes. And that's about at the same level. But what I'm getting is you usually are a lot more restless. And to me, you're more at peace and resting. Your legs still feel a little restless, but and your crown chakra is a little heavy, but the rest of you seems a little bit more at peace. I did feel pain from my elbow to my hand on the right side. So you might want to just work it out a little bit. It's nothing really bad. It's just, it's like it was stiff or something. And now my doing that.
Don't you find that, Julie, don't you find that the right side is the giving? It's moving forward. And
Yes.
where your left side, when you're having issues with your left side, it's about receiving. But you
Yes.
receive. It's just like, when you meet somebody, you shake their hands, you always shake it with your right hand. And so this is all about going forward, moving, and, just believe in yourself. You've come a long way, and it's time to move forward. It'll be okay. Believe in yourself and have confidence and faith, and just believe.
Yeah. And do work on your crown chakra because it's usually a lot lighter. I mean, a lot more focused upwards than it is right now. It's just a little heavy. So try working on that a little bit today. But I'm feeling really good for you today. Just like I said, a little bit of elbow to hand, and like she said, in the giving arm. So open your mind and open your heart a little bit. Your heart chakra feels good. Nice, really nice this morning. No pain, no nothing. It's just good. And there is warmth there. So good job on what you're doing. You are doing the right things. But like she said, new chapter, lots of things ahead. So keep doing what you're doing. All right, let's see. Next is Afia.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is a good way to do this, Julie. We're doing great. Just each of us pull a card. Okay, Althea, let's see. I'm pulling a rune card for you. So it's a little different today. Runes are, but they've been around for a long time. Ooh, you've got the 25th card, which is unknowable. So this is the rune that is blank. So I'm going to read to you what this talks about, because sometimes this is a little confusing. Not really confusing, but it's about the unknowable. This is the blank, the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and time again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The appearance of this rune can portend a death. However, the death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. So something is about to change, an ending. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. It informs you that it is in motion in your life, and it also holds your potential, um, and it brings to surface your deepest fears. So don't be fearful. Just try to see love in this process, in your journey. But it it's gonna bring a new beginning for you too. It's talking about endings with new beginnings, and it may be a lot of new beginnings that you're not familiar with, or you don't understand, or they seem brand new, or they seem kind of scary. But don't be scared. Trust the process. There's a reason you're going through this. Nothing in our lives is by coincidence or by chance. Everything is carefully orchestrated, especially from the other side. But just have trust and belief, because this is going to be new and exciting, and see it as an adventure. Thank you, Alfie. Althea.
Afia, yeah. And Afia, when you first got up, wow, things changed really quickly. So when I first pulled your name up and Susan started talking, I had high vibrations in my right hand. Oh, they're back now. Good. So tingling, which means yes, positivity in my right hand. I had heaviness in my left hand. So that means receiving is blocked. And you definitely need to work on that. And I was told that you need to go within. And the words that she was using, trust and believe, are very important for you right now. Yeah, I got heaviness in my left, and it started to lighten up as she was reading you. So that's a good thing. Listen to what she's saying and embrace it, but go within. Forgive yourself for whatever you need to. Work on loving yourself more. I know you've been working on it. It does feel that way. And as soon as I'm saying that, my heart chakra is activated. It's a little heavy, but it's like we're working on it. We're working on it. So I'm thinking that's what your guys are telling me, that you are working on your heart chakra. So keep that up. That's good. I did feel a lot of activity between the crown chakra and the third eye as well. So there's a lot of things going on with you. So stay focused on your path, get yourself balanced, trust, and believe. So those are the words I have for you today. Because
I just got a message from my guys to tell Althea, and what they told me to tell you is you are not alone.
right.
You have a backup, your loved ones, your guides, your angels, they're all behind you, and you are not alone on this journey. Reach out to people if you feel you need to, but don't feel like you're alone. They're with you.
Yeah. You have a lot of people with you. Okay, let's get this. Okay. Let's see who's next here. And since everybody deserves one, next is.
All right, Dawn. Okay, Dawn, let's pull a rune card for you. Are you ready? I hope you're ready for this. Okay, I'm going to pull the one for you. Oh, it's kind of hidden. Okay. Ooh, opening. Okay, this is the rune for you, and this is Kanaz. And I'm going to read that for you, Dawn. So I hope you're ready for this. Ready and patiently waiting for me to get to the page. Okay, opening. This is fire. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity, dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now, both to receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Okay, so it says this is the rune for the morning of activities, for seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. So it's like, almost like, whatever you're thinking of starting, this is a good thing. One of the 13 cycle runes, the protection offered by Kano, is this: the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. In relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up, which you may set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. Recognize that while on one hand you are limited and dependent, and on the other, you exist at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficial forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are that center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. Wow, that's pretty heavy, huh? That's for you, Dawn. I hope it makes sense.
Yeah. And what I have for you, Dawn, is a lot of high vibration, as if you didn't know. Anyway, lots
He
of
says, send me the
vibration.
caffeine.
What did you say?
He said, Lord, not another thing to start. Send me the caffeine.
Oh my goodness. I would pull that card for you, but I'm not sure which one it is.
Huh.
Anyway, a lot of positivity. And what was I going to say? Oh, yes, yes. And I know you've got a lot of things going on, and I guess Susan decided you needed more. Anyway, what I'm feeling is that your the portal is going to be very active. Yes, starting on the 3rd, when the Sirius portal opens, the 777 portal opens. So you might want to talk to Emily and your protectors as well, and make sure that they're ready for that. Either that or try and minimize the opening to your portal above your fireplace, because I've seen it before and I'm seeing it right now. It's open and ready. So be careful with that. I know
It's a very interesting house.
Yes, he does. And I know we've seen what comes through that portal a few times, but who knows what Sirius will bring. Sirius will bring. I am understanding that is all about Golden Christ light too. That Sirius has that in spades, so that'll be a good thing if that comes through for you. So, oh, and also to mention, golden Atlantean dragons. That's what I needed to tell you. We can talk later if you want to, or you might want to talk to Mr. Lewis regarding that. Okay.
Yeah, those dragons.
Emily, you got some explaining to do. Yeah. Okay. And since we are on a roll as far as each person gets one, yes, you are next, Pam.
Okay, Pam, let's see what rune card is calling you. Pam, okay, Pam. Okay, Pam, you've got the. You're not going to like this one. Stand still. Oh, dear.
She can't stand
Okay.
still.
So everybody else is moving
Yes.
ahead, and Pam is sitting still or standing still. Okay. So that which impedes ice. The winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself entangled in a situation to whose implications you are, in effect, blind. You may be powerless to do anything except submit, surrender, and even sacrifice some long cherished desire. I'm so sorry. Be patient, for this is a period of gestation that precedes rebirth. Positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There is a freeze on useful activities. All of your plans are on hold. You probably have been feeling this. Yes, you must be feeling like everything's on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy and wonder why. A chill wind is reaching you over the ice flows of old, outmoded habits. Holding on can result in shallowness of feeling, a sense of being out of touch with life. Seek to discover what is it you are holding on to that is perpetrates this condition, and let it go. Oh, Dawn must be listening. Let it go. So Dawn would say, let it go. Shed, release, cleanse away the old. Doing so will bring on the thaw. So the new things are coming, but right now it's just not happening fast enough. So hang in there, Pam. We love you and we're with you, and it's going to get better. So
Okay.
there.
And what I got, Pam, is a lot of heaviness, almost to the point of pain on your left side. So receiving blockages. And what I got was that you are so tired of the pettiness.
Wow.
And I'm feeling that must be your work. And it's like, so you've got to go a new direction. But as she said, it's time to wait. Oh, the word gap came in. God's area of preparation is what gap means. So you are in a gap time. That's what I'm getting. And work on your throat chakra. All of a sudden, it's getting tied up. So speak your truth from your heart and just prepare for what's coming up next. That's what I'm getting.
She may need to take just a little vacation. Just get away. Don't worry about a thing. Just kind of chill. This is a time for chilling. You can't make things move any faster than they're going to. And I'm sorry. Why don't you just come out and visit us?
You thought
We'll
you were
have
throwing
some
me away? Yeah, all of a sudden it just, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. And good morning,
Hang
Shelley.
in there, Pam. Hang in there.
And yes, Willow Tree, I got you. And what we're doing this morning, Willow Tree and Shelley, is Susan is reading rune cards for you, and I'm getting whatever I'm getting and reading you cyclically, your energy and all.
She said she's hanging.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
we're going to all send some prayers to you, Pam.
Yes.
So things will speed up.
And thank you too.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. And this person was asking if she was on, and she's next. Yes, Miss Jeanette.
Okay, Jeanette.
I've heard her called Janetta yesterday.
Oh,
So I don't
really?
know if it's Jeanette
Okay.
or Janetta. So I'm just asking you, Jeanette, as I go back to it. And We know you're from Ireland and we love it, and we'll have to come visit you someday. So be
I
prepared.
love Ireland. And so it's as green as can be, just like they talk about it's green. Okay, this is very interesting. This is the card of signals. See this? It's pretty. It's real pretty. See the black lines like a twig. That is the symbol for that. Okay, signals. So this is the messenger rune, the god Loki. And the keynote here is receiving messages, signals, gifts. Even a timely warning may be seen as a gift. This message may be that of a new life unfolding, for new lives begin with new connections, surprising linkages that direct you on to new pathways. Take care now to be especially aware during meetings, visits, chance encounters, particularly with people wiser than yourself. When the messenger rune brings sacred knowledge, you are truly blessed. So this particular rune is associated with Loki, the ancient trickster from the pantheon of the Norse gods. He is he's like a North American Indian, a mocking shadow of the creator god, as well as the bringer of benefits to humankind. He is the reminder that even scoundrels and thieves can be bearers of wisdom. When you draw this rune, expect the unexpected. The message is always a call to a new life. So this is kind of neat. So it's kind of like telling you to be aware there's something coming, and that you are protected. But sometimes it's new people coming into your life, new messages. Just be aware. Cool, huh?
Yeah, that is cool. Hold on a minute. Let me get Jeanette. Sorry, Jeanette. I was working on making sure everybody's on the list. Yes, everybody, you are on the list so far. We have, I'm going to just read it quickly and then I'll get back to Jeanette. And wait a minute. Is Jeanette or Janetta? She didn't answer that one. Oh, well. Rune. Okay. She liked that rune. Okay. So I just want to make sure you guys know that I have you. And then I'll get to reading. So we already have Shelly's in here. Janetta, is that what she said? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Sorry, I've been cutting it short, but I'll remember it. So Willow Tree is in. Diana is in. Divine Anne. And I'm not saying this in the order that you're in. Actually, I'm kind of going reversed. But anyway, Dream. Hello, Dream. Lady T. Alex. And I already said hi to Sharon Go and Brenda. Okay. So, Jeanette, I'm back to you. Sorry about that. Just had to take a little break, make sure everybody knew that they were there. We've got 16 people in the list right now. Okay, Jeanette. I'm not, what I'm getting is that you are very grounded right now. I don't know if you've been outside walking or if you've made it to the water lately, but I definitely feel that doesn't feel like you're stuck, but you are definitely grounded. What I suggest, I'm feeling good on all of your chakras. Hold on a minute. Third eye's a little bit heavy, not too bad. Crown, how's crown? Crown is open, can be a little bit lighter, but it is stretched upward. So what I was thinking when I felt you are grounded to the earth real well is work on your soul star chakra, and you can look that up, and it's about 6 inches or so, maybe a foot above your crown chakra. Yes, it's outside of your body. Also, your earth chakra is about 6 inches below your feet, and that is very strong right now, and it's very active. It's moving well. So work on your third eye a little bit. and lighten up the load on your crown. And then the soul star, activate that. If it isn't, it doesn't feel activated, but you need to ground yourself to the heavens, to the sky. And I know that sounds weird. How can I ground myself to the sky? That keeps you balanced if your earth star and your soul star are working together and they're both reaching where they need to. It'll keep your whole body balanced a lot better than it is right now. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's better than it has been. So it's it's feeling pretty good, Janetta. And again, you are doing well on your path. You are very grounded, but keep going outside. If you haven't been, then you do need to go outside. Just keep moving is what I'm feeling. Okay. All right. So let's see who's next. Ah, Miss Kim. How are you?
Hi, Kim.
And she did ask to have a card pulled, so there's that.
Okay, Kim. I'm pulling room cards this morning, so I'm going to pull your room card. Wow. Okay. Ooh. This is disruption. Oh my goodness. So let's see just what this has to say to you. Okay, disruption, which is hail, Hagalaz. This is all about change, freedom, invention, and liberation are all attributes to this rune. Drawing it indicates pressing need within the psyche to break free from constricting identification with material reality and to experience the world of archetypal mind. Um, the rune of elemental disruption of events that seem to be totally beyond your control. Hagalaz has only an upright position, and yet it always operates through reversal. When you draw this rune, expect disruption, for it is the great awakener. Wow. It sounds like a tower card, doesn't it? Although the form of awakening although the form of awakening may vary, perhaps you will experience a gradual feeling of coming to your senses as though you were emerging from a long sleep. Then again, the onset of power may be such as to rip away the fabric of what you previously know as your reality, your security, your understanding of yourself, your work, your relationships, or beliefs. So, this could be many things. A relationship fails, plans go awry, a source of supply dries up. But do not be dismayed whether you created this disruption or whether it comes from an outside source. You are not without power in this situation. Sometimes when we go through something like this, we realize how powerful we really are because we get through this. Your inner strength, the will you have funded up until now in your life, provides support and guidance at a time when everything you have taken for granted is being challenged. Wow, that is a heavy duty one, but it's an important one, and it's like you're going to come out a new person. Wow.
Yeah, and I found a lot of energy in your upper chakras, a lot of energy all over, but mainly upper chakras. The back of my neck is tingling. It's just like a buzzing. It's really good vibrations, really positive. But it made me sit up straighter than I was. So watch your posture because you're changing quite a bit. So you've got to work on that and make sure shoulders are back and down, engage your core. And I don't know if all of you know this, but and I know, Kim, you do understand engaging your core. But when you do engage your core, you also engage your pineal gland. A lot of times, well, when I'm doing athletics, they say engage your core. And now when I learned about spirituality, Beverly explained to me that you need to engage it, and then the the vibrations will go up your spine to your pineal gland and activate it as well if it isn't already, but they work together. So what that told me is if we combine spirituality and athleticness, yeah, athletes together, if they embrace spirituality, they would enhance their abilities and strength and everything they need. So that's what I got from all of that. Also, the high vibrations, and I'm getting high vibrations from your Earth star, and you are grounded, and your soul star is working too. Just you are very grounded. So yeah, it feels really good, and you are changing, you transforming. Okay, so I hope that helps, Kim, and I hope your business is doing well because
She's got some great stuff.
yeah, and she has a great gift in what she's her natural talents and also what she's learned. So I really appreciate what she does for everybody. Okay,
Thank you, Kim.
so yeah, thank you, Kim. And next we have
Did we do Renata? We didn't do Renata?
no, we talked about her name because I was
Talked about her name. Okay, Renata. Okay. Let me pull you a rune card. Okay, rune card.
we read Janetta, not Burnett.
Okay, Renata. I've got initiation for you. That's cool. Initiation. I'm going to read that to you. Isn't this fun? Don't you just love this stuff? I love it. Can't get enough of it. Okay. Initiation. Something hidden, a secret matter. A heretic or mystery rune pointing to that which is beyond our frail, manipulative powers. Perth is on the side of heaven, the unknowable, and has associations with the phoenix, that mythical bird which consumes itself in the fire and then rises above in its own ashes. Its ways are secret and hidden. Powerful forces of change are at work here, yet what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. After all, becoming whole, the means of it is a profound secret. On the side of the earthly or mundane, there may well be surprises, unexpected gains, or rewards. On the side of human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle. Soaring flight, free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of ordinary life to acquire broader vision. All this is indicated here. So this is going to be interesting too. Your renewal of your spirit is at stake. Wow.
Yeah.
A spiritual awakening, I guess.
And what I've got for her was take deep breaths and relax. So find a breathing exercise that helps you relax, and yeah, do breathing exercises and then meditate. And the meditation needs to be, you need to not focus on your breathing anymore. You've already done the exercise. You need to find your peace. So once you find your peace, then more information will come in. So that's what you have to focus on during your meditation. So focus on breathing first, meditating, finding peace. Okay, that's what I've got for you.
Awesome, Julie.
Okay, and next we have Miss Donna. Miss Donna, we gotta quit asking the same questions.
We're not going to talk about your husband. He might be in these cards, but we're just going to pull a rune card for you today because that is what's important today. Okay.
Yes, we're
Donna. Donna. Okay. You've got the card flow. You know, earlier today, when I was thinking of you and I, Julie, doing this stuff, I had the card flow. So I'm going to read this to you. Number 18. Okay. Sorry, it takes me a minute to find it. Okay, flow. That which conducts. This is the rune Laguz. Unseen powers are active here, powers that nourish, shape, and connect. The attributes of this rune are water, fluidity, the ebb and flow of emotions, careers, and relationships. It encourages you to immerse yourself in the experience of living without having to evaluate or understand. It speaks to the satisfaction of emotional needs, to the awakening of the intuitive or lunar side of your nature. For while the sun strives for differentiation, the moon draws us toward union and merging. So this signals a time for you, Donna, for cleansing, for revaluing, reorganizing, realigning. It may call you to study spiritual matters in readiness for self-transformation. Success now lies in contacting your intuitive wisdom and attuning to your own rhythms. This is the rune of self-relating rightly to the self. Flow represents what alchemists call the conjunction or sacred marriage. In fairy tales, it is the end where the hero and the heroine live happily ever after. But that's interesting. What do you think of that, Julie?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, I got high vibrations in both hands for you. So your receiving and your giving are balanced and active. So that's good. But I'm getting heaviness in my eyes, like you need to rest. And then it says it's going within and connecting with your higher self deeper than you have right now. So you have work to do before that husband's coming. Like I said, you're balancing receiving and giving, so that's good. But you just have to be work a little bit more internally, so that you're ready for what's coming next. Because once you raise your vibrations, then and um, and work on your unconditional love and radiating that, then you'll be attracting that husband a lot sooner. Okay.
And the right husband for
The
her.
right, yeah. But she
If
has to
she
raise her
gets herself in
vibration.
a good spiritual space, she
Right.
will attract the right person.
Yes. And be sure to write down exactly what kind of person you want and that you are able to give exactly back what you're expecting to receive, because it's got to be balanced. We talk about that all the time. It's got to be balanced.
Exactly.
Okay. And next, it's Miss Bonnie, which I will see tomorrow. Well, we'll see
Hi,
tomorrow.
Bonnie. I'm going to pull a rune card for you. Okay, pull a card for Bonnie, a rune card. Okay, I pulled the card of strength, Uraz. Okay, that's a very powerful rune card. Okay, strength. The wild ox, Uraz. This rune is about terminations and new beginnings. Drawing it indicates that your life that you have been living has outgrown its form, which now must die so that the life energy can be released in a new form. This is the rune of passage and is such the part of the cycle of initiation. Positive growth and change, however, may involve a descent into darkness as part of the cycle of perpetual renewal. As in nature, this progression consists of 5 stages: death, decay, fertilization, gestation, and rebirth. Events occurring now may well prompt you to undergo a death within yourself, and since this self change is never coerced, we are always free to resist. Remain mindful that the new form, this new life, is always greater than the old. Prepare then for opportunity disguised as loss, the loss of a relationship or an activity to which you have an intense emotional bond and through which you are living a part of your life, a part that must now be retrieved so that you can live it out for yourself. In some way, that bond is being severed, the relationship radically changed. Seek among the ashes and discover a new perspective and a new strength. Wow. That's a really good rune to have because when people had cattle and everything, if they got that rune, this was a good rune to get because it signified money. It signified prosperity, new crops. All about the new stuff. So that's great, Bonnie.
Yeah.
See the good of it.
And what I got for you is high vibrations all over. Everything looks good. You're grounded. All your chakras are open and balanced. Your crown chakra is raised up. Definitely open, ready for any and all downloads. Um, uh, Definitely work on that soul star a little bit more. It is active. It's just that it's got to be it's got to be working a little more, a little faster because like I said, everything is ready for your downloads and ready to go to the next step, what's coming to you. And I know you're hoping for audio as well, Claire, audience. So definitely working on that. And I'm feeling heaviness in your ears, so keep them cleared up and hopefully it'll be soon for you. I'm feeling buzzing in my ear chakras, so yeah, that looks good too. So I hope that helps, and I will see you tomorrow. So let's see who else is we got. Another Tuesday night person.
Brenda.
Miss
Hello,
Brenda.
Brenda. Okay, let's see what rune card is calling your name.
Yeah.
Okay, Brenda. Growth. This is the card you have. Growth. Okay. Wait, everybody's going through changes right now. Isn't that something?
Yes. There has been uh, a lot of changes in vibrations in the earth lately too.
Yeah. Okay, this is rebirth. This is the birch tree. Burkana. This denotes a form of fertility that fosters growth both symbolically and actually. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, family matters, your relationship to yourself or to the divine. A rune that leads to blossoming and ripening. Growth is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. Its action is gentle, penetrating, and pervasive. Consider your issue with care and awareness. First, disperse resistance, then accomplish the work. For this to happen, your will must be firm, your motives correct. Any dark corners should be cleansed. This must be carried out diligently and sometimes with expert help. Modesty, patience, fairness, and generosity are called for here. Once resistance is dispersed and rectification carried out and seen to hold firm, then through steadfastness and right action, the blossoming can occur. Wow, interesting. Everybody's going through changes. Big
Yes,
changes.
yes, definitely. Well, it is a spiritual year. It's a number 7, so
That's right.
definitely.
Very spiritual year.
And we're already halfway through. We're preparing for an open of a 777 portal, which hasn't been done in quite a while, or at least for 7 years or 10 years, however that works. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. And I know the energy is increasing daily towards that. And remember, we have a super moon coming on the 3rd, 3rd through the 7th for the super moon. The portal should be open till the 11th. That's what I was told. So, and in it, I'm told it's like 11:57. Yeah, 11:57 Eastern Standard Time that it's going to be open to. So, but don't wait until the last second, guys. Really, don't. Just saying. So, if you want to do your full moon rituals or anything, definitely do that early. Anything you want to do for the portal, I would say between the 5th and the 10th at the latest for that portal. Okay.
When's the full moon?
Full moon is on the 3rd.
3rd, okay.
The 3rd, yeah. And I'm going to get, let's see, July full moon this second. Let's get the exact so we get an idea. July 7th. Oh, July 7th portal pops up for me too. And I'll go to July full moon. Oh, Eastern time, July 3rd at 7:39 a.m.
Wow.
So it's it'll be what, 4:39 a.m. our time. You and I will be up, right?
Yeah,
so
well, we'll be up.
Yeah.
You know,
go ahead.
In my book here, my book that's out now, you can order it through Amazon, but I have a chapter on candle magic. So, and the candle magic, according to where the moon is at and everything, if you want to bring things into your life and how to do it, if you want to let go of things or have things leave your life, when to do it. And the moon is so important, where the moon is at. It's really very important to pay attention to the cycles, because they have an effect on us. They have an effect on us. They have an effect on our wishes, our dreams. It's important.
And we talked earlier about psychic protection. That was chapter 6. Chapter 8 is the candle magic. Okay, so if you guys want to go to there first just to see what that was about, great. Or if you already have her book, then you'll know where to go back to look for that.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome. Of course. I'm all excited about the book. And no, I haven't yet. My instruction was to write a contract to my highest self first. So sorry that took precedence, but yeah.
That's important. Yes, the book is like a reference. It's like it's an exposure to all different tools. If you like doing the pendulum, if you like doing candle magic, whatever. And I just kind of give you a little teaching on each particular tool. And then it's up to you if you want to, really pursue this. If you really like the runes and you want to get runes and you want to get cards and you want to get the stones, and you want to get books, that's what it's all about. I expose you to these different modalities, and it's up to you to follow what turns you on or what you resonate to.
Yeah. Okay. I was just going to say that I haven't seen anybody in the chat for a while, and then we have Shandana Lambert Amos pop in. So hello. I don't remember your name before, so welcome. And we're going to take a little break right now just so we can pull these up. Okay. And I'm going to start with one I forgot to do last time, and that is happy birthday, all Cancers.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
awesome. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful commercial you created. That's awesome. It's beautiful.
Well, I'm putting them all together, but I need to, yes, if I could have all of those edit, able to edit in Canva, then I can put them all together and save the space, but I haven't yet. So I'm saying that just in case Don wanted to help. And Brenda,
Hint, hint, Dawn.
yeah. Well, I'm
Depend
still,
on Dawn.
yeah, Don is so busy doing so many things. So yes, Diana, you are on the list. And hello, Edith Abe. Nice to see you in as well.
And we really appreciate you guys following us and liking us and commenting and hitting that little subscribe button on YouTube. It really makes a difference in our lives, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, we really do. You don't know how much. Also, I do want to pull these up because I think you're sitting with 78, is it? How many people do you have on your YouTube? I forget. Do you remember?
Mean followers?
Yeah.
165.
Oh, okay. So you're holding you're under 200. So your
And
next
Dawn's
goal
got
is
like
200.
thousands or something, but he deserves it. He keeps at it.
Yes, he does. Okay, so this is Susan's YouTube. So anybody who's interested, please take a picture and go to her YouTube so you can subscribe to that. And next we've got, this is her Facebook. So that'll be in the chat as well, the link there. Oops. A lot of things are popping up for me. Okay, and next is my YouTube channel. And I'm sitting at about, I don't know how many on YouTube, probably about, definitely need help there. My Facebook is at 78. So loves the help there, because once I hit 100 there, then I get to see more things. So I really appreciate help.
I don't know what mine is on Facebook. I have no clue.
We'll have to check later. Okay, so
we're talking about the technical stuff now.
Yes. Well, we did the commercial, so I thought I better put up the QR codes too. Okay, so we got to get back to Brenda because I didn't read Brenda today. And I hope you're in tonight, Brenda. Okay. Heart chakra. Heart chakra and your solar plexus together, you need to work on. I've got a little bit of pain in them. They are tied together, so that part's good, but you just need to work on both of them. So your chakra is green. My first thing when I think of solar plexus, I think of bananas because they're yellow, but they're saying no lemons. So have a good lemonade, not a whole lot of sugar. If you like stevia, I'm talking fresh stevia plant, that might be best for you because that's green and that'll help with the heart chakra. I'm feeling an emerald, that you need an emerald. If you have an emerald and can wear it as a necklace, please do so. That'll help. Otherwise, I'm feeling, felt grounded for you too. So pretty good. Your heart, your crown chakra is a little on the heavy side too. Just so you know, hopefully that'll help you. Okay. And hopefully we'll see you tonight. Let's see who's next. It is direct from the Philippines, Miss Sharon Go.
Sharon Go. Okay, Sharon. I hope you're doing well. Philippines. Oh, wouldn't you love to be in that water right now? I would. Okay, Sharon. Let's see what. Let's see what card. Okay, wholeness, number 24. That's what the symbols look like.
Ooh.
24. Okay. Sharon, are you ready for this? Okay. Wholeness, life focus, the sun's energy. This rune stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self realization and indicates a path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Seeking after wholeness is the guest of the spiritual warrior, and yet what you are striving to bring into form is what by nature you already are. You must become conscious of your essence and bring it into form, express it into a creative way, a rune of great power, and an expression of the life force available to you. Sawelu marks a time for regeneration right down to the cellular level. And although this reverse has no reversed position, there is reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you expend your energy now. Know that such a retreat is a retreat in strength and can include a voyage inward for centering, for balance. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. So that's really telling you about going within, meditating for a few minutes every day, and this will help you. It will help you grow. And, remember, this is a 7-year we're on, a year of a journey, a spiritual journey. All of us have our answers within us. So just trust it. If it feels right, go with it. If it doesn't feel right, get rid of it. Get away from it. So good luck to you, my dear.
Yes, and what I got for you, Sharon, go. First thing was your hands are tingling. You've got a lot of energy in your receiving and your giving hand. So they are very balanced. You feel a little restless in your legs, but you are grounded. So if you do need to get out more outside, I don't know how the weather is there in the Philippines right now, if it's just tremendously hot or if it's cooler this time of year. I don't know. I've never been there. So hopefully you're getting out and enjoying it. But what the positive thing I'm really feeling from you is that you have been working on your heart chakra, Sharon Go. And it's there, it's open, it's warm. Um, yeah. So you're working very hard on yourself, and I'm very proud of you, and it's good to see you taking advice and working inwardly. And yeah, it just feels good. Work on radiating it a little bit more. It's there and it's strong, and yeah, it feels great, but you're stronger than this and you can go a lot further with it. And remember, when your heart chakra is open and activated, the rest of the chakras work a lot better too. Okay. Wow. It feels really good, Sharon. Go. And we had a bunch of people come in while you were reading, and that is Edith Abe. I don't know if I said that before. But A5 says is here, and she says she's just saying hi, but I'm sorry. You will have a rune card pulled for you.
Hi, Angie.
Uh,
Like it or not, you're getting a card.
yeah. Arkesha McGrew. I seen that name recently. And my brother is here. My brother.
Hi, 10 back 2.
Timbuktu is here. So, yeah. All righty. Oh, wow. Lots of energy, guys. Thank you. It's positive. Yeah. And again, I'd like to say thank you to all of you, Miriam and Sharon Go and Afia, Pascal, and a lot of you who come in all the time. I can feel that you have been working on yourselves. And I can't tell you how joyful I am that you are changing your lives for the better, changing yourself for the better, which in turn changes your life. And everybody has their own universe around them. So your universe, everybody you touch, their lives are improving as well. Okay. So thank you. All right. So next we have Willow Tree. And Willow Tree, did you see? Willow Tree got your book.
Oh, I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps you. That's the reason I did it. I want to help everybody find their own truth, find their own happiness. So let me pull a card for you, Willow Tree. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Okay, I got this one here. Defense. Okay, that sounds serious. Defense, number 9. Okay, let's see here. Takes me a minute to find these. I'm sorry. Okay, defense. Avertive powers, the U tree. This is called your was. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, consider that even a delay may prove beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a time or situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel that this offers. Nothing hectic, no acting needy or lusting after a desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that can arise at the beginning of a new life. Often it announces a time of waiting for a spring to fill up with water, for fruit to ripen on the bough. Perseverance and foresight are called for here. The ability to foresee consequences before you act as a mark of the profound person. Avert anticipated difficulties through right action, this rune is saying. And yet, even more than ever, we are doers, we are deciders. Once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless, for then the universe supports and empowers our actions. So this is saying you are put on notice that through difficulties and discomfort, growth is promoted. So this may be a very trying time, but set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait for the will of heaven, and then proceed. There. That's a serious. Oh boy.
You asked for it, you got it. No, just kidding. No, I'm glad for that.
There's anxiety issues. Well, after that.
And I'm feeling issues between the heart and the solar plexus too. So that's definitely, I mean, your solar plexus feels okay, but it's the combination. I mean, it's in between the two and your heart chakra that feels a little painful. And when there's different, this is more sharp, like electrical type of pain. I hope you understand what I'm saying there. And so definitely work on your heart chakra so that you can relax and lighten your anxiety up a bit. Wow. As I took the deep breath, yes, definitely take a deep breath and relax. And when I did that, I'm feeling that your energy will rise. Affirmations is what I'm hearing for your heart chakra. You have been working as well to get things done. It's just that outside things are bothering you. Do not take them personally. Do not take anything that people are saying to you personally. They're on their path. throat here. You need to work on your throat chakra too. Once your heart chakra is better and in balance and cleansed, then speak with your heart only. Do not speak with your head. And when you do that, I'm laughing because something happened the other day. I won't get into it because I don't speak that that foul language in public. And somebody had said something to me, and my ego did not have time to think. Nothing had time to think. So it had to be spirit or one of my guides that said something so quickly that it was hilarious. And I did my best not to break out laughing to this person. This person, though, was very just stood there. And I've heard the phrase, and I've used it a few times, pregnant pause. This was like it was the pregnant pause. It was a labored pause because it took forever to get past it. And then it goes, that person said, how rude, and felt like saying, and I should have. My son said, yeah, you should have told them, yeah, what you said to me was very rude, but I forgive you. So what I'm trying to say is do not take anything anybody else is saying to you personally. Just once you have everything lined up and you can speak with your heart, then whatever comes out of your mouth, you'll be able to trust 100% because you will be where you need to be, and you're not going to take what they're saying personally. You're not going to assume. You're going to be impeccable with your word. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right, let's see who's next. Yes, the spirit I heard has a sense of humor. Yes, yes, spirit does. I'm still laughing about that one because it was fun. Yeah, and next we have Miss Shelley, a Monday.
Shelly, let's see what
Monday
room
night
card
class.
calls to you.
Yes,
See,
and hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday night, Shelley. Tonight. And I still have that up there for anybody who wants to come join us tonight. Please.
okay, Shelly, the card you have is Journey. So let's see. This is a rune card. That's what we're doing today, runes. This is Brado, communication, union, reunion. This rune is concerned with communication, with the attunement of something that has two sides, two elements, and with the ultimate union that comes at the end of a journey when what is above and what is below are united and of one mind. Inner worth mounts here, and at such a time, you are not intended to rely entirely upon your own power. Instead, ask what constitutes right action in this situation. Ask through prayer or meditation, through addressing the witness self, the teacher within. Not intent on movement, be content to wait. While you wait, keep on removing resistances. As the obstructions give way, all remorse arising from trying to make it happen disappear. The journey is towards self-healing, self-change, and union. You are concerned here with nothing less than unobstructed perfect union, and yet the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Regulate any excesses in your life. Material advantages must not weigh heavily on this journey of the self toward the self. Stand apart even from like minded others. This part of the journey, the soul journey, cannot be shared. Wow. This is what we're into this year, year 7, finding ourselves, finding our answers, following our truth, and listening to our truth. Hopefully that helps you, Shelley. Thank you.
And Shelley, I've got a lot of high vibrations for you. Your receiving and giving are balanced. Ooh, all of a sudden my throat starts, yeah, choking up a little bit. I did feel a lot of heat or warmth in your heart chakra, but work on your throat chakra and work on the two of them, the heart and your throat working together more. Yeah, you're holding back something that you need to say to someone.
You should always speak your truth. You should always speak your truth.
Well,
Yes.
it's truth from your heart, because
Exactly.
truth from your head could be, yeah, it's not as clear or as comforting, uh, compassionate as your heart. So definitely with compassion, love, and confidence. That's how you need to speak. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Whew, sorry.
Getting all choked up in your throat chakra.
Yeah, I do. And I knew I was empathic, and my empathy has changed quite a bit, where it's only what I'm allowing in. So I'm allowing your energy to come in, but I can get rid of it pretty quickly. So it's changing, and I know that the same thing is happening with a lot of you out there. You're feeling a lot of changes in you, but keep all of your chakras cleared. A lot of you don't pay attention to them, but believe me, they're the energy centers, and your heart is the center of your energy centers. So that's why it is most important. And Shelley, I'm feeling a lot of warmth for you. So I know that part is strong for you right now.
So I think that's true. As you spend time with yourself, you get to know yourself. We can't be taking on other people's issues, other people's problems. That's their path. That's their path to walk. We'll be interfering with them, with their growth, if we don't allow them to live their own life and just kind of keep that distance. You can love people, you can be around them, but you can't take on their problems and their issues.
Right. And I know as a parent, and I was a single parent at one time, that you want to fix it all. You're not the fixer for them. You have to fix yourself before you can help others. And the word is help, not do it for them. Don't do it for them, because they'll never learn.
No, you can try to guide them, try to show them the direction to go, but it's really up to them to do it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes when loved ones are having an emotional moment, that the simplest reaction on your part, calm, of course, but the simplest reaction or resolution on your part can teach a huge lesson, yet change things around in a second. Something happened last night that I took it upon myself to double check something and explained what I had done, and the difference was night and day. I'm just saying. Don't take it personally.
You know what I learned from different people in professional positions is, instead of getting into your stuff, they just say, "I understand," and leave it at that. And that really kind of puts it back on you to deal with. I think that's important. We can tell people, "I understand," but we don't want to get into it. It's their thing.
Yeah. And let's see who's next. Divine Ann. Thank you for coming back, Divine Ann. How are you doing today?
Okay. Divine Ann, we're going to pull a rune card for you. Isn't this exciting? There's only 25 runes, so you're going to get one of them. Okay, and you've got Gateway. This is your card today. Gateway. Okay. That's a neat looking card. Okay, let's see what it says. I hope you guys are having fun today. This is a place of non-action, and this is the god Thor. With a gateway for the symbol, this rune indicates that there is work to be done both inside and outside yourself. Gateway represents the frontier between heaven and the mundane. Arriving here is a recognition of your readiness to contact the numinous, the divine, to illuminate your experience so that its meaning shines through its form. This is a rune of non-action. Thus, the gateway is not to be approached and passed through without contemplation. Here you are being presented with a true reflection of what is hidden in yourself or in your situation, what must be exposed and examined right before right action can be undertaken. This rune strengthens your ability to wait. Now is not the time to make decisions. Deep transformational forces are at work in this next to last of the rune cycles. So it says, visualize yourself standing before a gateway on a hilltop. Your entire life lies out behind you and below. Before you step through the gateway, pause and review the past, the learning and the joys, the victories and the sorrows, everything it took to bring you here. Observe it all, bless it all, release it all, for it is in this very act of releasing the past that you reclaim your power. And then you step through the gateway. So it's kind of like, maybe you may be feeling impulsive to do something or take a step or take action. And it's saying you need to stop. You need to kind of stop and look at everything very carefully before you contemplate this change. It's not easy. I'm a pretty impulsive person myself, but you got to think about this and then proceed. Then you'll feel confident and you won't have any regrets. So there. Hope that helped you.
Yeah. And I know you're having it hard at the moment. I'm feeling blockage on your receiving, and I have a feeling that is more protective of yourself. Also, your shoulders are very heavy. You have restless legs. And yeah, the giving there's just a little obstacle for it, but it's basically open. But to me, don't be giving more than you should. In other words, give grace, but not at the expense of your sanity. Receiving, like I said, is blocked. So I think that is just protection. You need to go internally. And then I had this where you need to put the sphere or a protective bubble around you. And in the protective bubble, if you want angelic light, or I'd say golden Christ light is probably the best. And with Sirius portal opening up, it is definitely better to have the golden Christ light at this time. And on the outside of this sphere or bubble, make sure you put outward facing mirrors so that anything coming at you will go back to the one that is trying to cause problems with you. And yes, my voice is getting a little rougher as I speak. So what that's telling me is you're having problems speaking your heart and keeping people away. Remember, do not take things personally and do not assume. Do your best. And the number one agreement is be impeccable with your word. And I feel your heart chakra is open, but there's a lot of anxiety or turmoil in your head space right now, not in your mind. Your mind to me is your soul consciousness, your your highest self. So when you go internally, call on your highest self to help you. Yes, you have guides with you, but your highest self has been through it all. That with your soul, it has been through everything with you. So rely on it. A friend of mine told me the other day that a guide um, had advised something, and so that person did that thing, and then did a trance to find out that if this was the right way to go, and then found out that it wasn't the right way to go. And I said, yes, what I found out is that your highest self is the best entity to really go to on any heavy questions, because like I said, they've seen it all, they've been with you through it all. But also, the download I received is that your highest self is also your ascended master. Yes, they have other souls that they deal with too, but it is your ascended master. So they have the answers. And you have to raise your vibrations in order to connect closer. So definitely work internally with your highest self for that. Okay, I hope
And that's why it's taking some time by yourself is finding your own truth. Your truth
Yeah.
isn't necessarily somebody else's truth. You need to find yourself and know yourself.
Yeah. And internally is the best way to go, because you don't want outside influences when you're doing this.
10 minutes a day is all you need to meditate. Just 10 minutes, close your eyes, connect to the other side, and let it happen.
And when you're meditating, find your peace. That was a message from somebody channeling, from Jesus being channeled, that don't focus on breathing or certain things. Find your peace, and you'll have more answers. Okay. All right. Next, we have Miss Alex, and thank you so much that you
Yes, thank you,
subscribed last
Alex.
week.
I really appreciate you subscribing, and if everybody else would subscribe, it would make us very happy campers. So let's see what you need to know today from the runes. The runes, Alex. Wow, this one was really strong. This is my favorite. This is joy. This is the one that's on my necklace here that was made for me. Joy. See? Joy.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to read that to you, Alex. Okay, number 12. Joy is the light. This rune is a fruit-bearing branch. The term of travail is ended, and you have come to yourself in some regard. The shift that was due has occurred. Now you can be freely receive Wunjo's blessings, whether they be in the material gain, in your emotional life, or in the highlighted sense of your own well-being. This is the alchemical moment in which understanding is transmuted from knowledge. The knowledge itself was a necessary but not sufficient condition. Now you can rejoice having been carried across the gap by the will of heaven. Joyousness accompanies new energy, energy blocked before now. Light pierces the clouds and touches the waters, just as something lovely emerges from the depths. The soul is illuminated from within at the meeting place of heaven and earth, the meeting of the waters. There is a new clarity which may call for you to renounce existing plans, ambitions, and goals. It is proper and timely for you to do so, for joy is a rune of restoration of the self, properly aligned to the self. That is beautiful. That's the happiest. Yeah. That's the happiest rune. Cool.
Yeah.
I hope it is. Don't burst this bubble now, Julie.
Well, I'm feeling warmth and heaviness in one spot, so it's good. And yeah, okay. So whatever is heavy on your heart right now, let it go. I feel that you do have a heart chakra and there is warmth there, but there's a little bit of heaviness on it too. So again, don't take things personally. It is not somebody else's path is not yours. Somebody else's burdens are not yours. Release them. They are not you. Take care of you. Be there for them. I'm not saying not to be, but let others people's energy go, send it back to them, and also bring your power back. I know we haven't mentioned that today, and I still haven't captioned it yet, so it's not in my captions. Anyway, as soon as I get it up, I will put it up on a daily basis. But definitely take your power back from anyone and everyone, any place and every place, seen and unseen. Just bring it back in because it's very important that you bring back your power and your energy. Other people don't need to use it. They've had it, but bring it back to you. Okay.
I have a little plaque that I hang on the wall, and it says, "Don't let anybody take your magic." So
Yes.
you be happy and enjoy your life and feel fulfilled because you deserve it. You don't deserve anybody to take that from you.
And you have to find your own joy. If you can't find it, you make it. You make your joy. And find your passions because that definitely will help you. Okay, so hope that helps you, Alex. Yeah. Anyway, next. Thank you, Alex, for coming in. We do appreciate
And thanks for
everyone.
subscribing. We really appreciate it, Alex.
Thank you. Okay, and next we have Lady T.
Lady T. Okay, well, I don't know about finances. We'll see if the runes address this or not. But you are getting a rune card from me. Okay. Lady T. Okay. Constraint. Oh, dear. 7. Okay. This may have to do with her resources. Okay, constraint. This is necessity and pain. The necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson that this teaches. This rune represents the obstacles we create for ourselves as well as those we encounter. I didn't know if I showed the picture. It looks like a spider web. Yeah. Okay. Both can be equally difficult to handle. The role of constraint is to identify the shadow, our dark and repressed side, places where growth has been stunted. And this could be your fears. If you've always grown up with the fear of not having enough money and stuff, you asked about money, finances, that's something you have to release. You have to see a different way of thinking, But so this results in weaknesses that are often projected onto others. Do not take this world personally. This rune is saying work with the shadow, examine what in your nature attracts the hardship or misfortune into your life. When at last you can look upon the rune of constraint with a smile, you will recognize it's the troubles, denials, and setbacks of life as your teachers, guides, and allies. The need for restraint is unquestionable here. Drawing this rune indicates that there will be holdups and reasons to consider your plans carefully. There is work to be done on yourself, so take it on with a good will and show perseverance. This is a time to pay off old debts to restore, if not harmony, at least balance. So mend, restore, redress. When fishermen can't go to sea, they repair nets. Let the constraints of this time serve you in righting your relationship to yourself. Be mindful that rectification must come before progress, and as always, consider the uses of adversity. So, one of the things, if we grow up with, your parents always telling you, hey, money doesn't grow on trees and stuff like that, negative aspects, we have to kind of change our way of thinking, because you're particularly asking about finances getting better. And so I want you to start developing a positive way of looking at money. So when you go into a store and you're paying the cashier that $100 bill for your food, just say to yourself in your mind, as I give it out, it comes back to me twofold. So all that you're giving out financially, it's going to come back to you. Believe it and see it happen, because money is just energy. It just keeps flowing. And Mother Earth has plenty for everyone. So I don't want you to think in terms of scarcity any longer. I want you to think in terms of abundance. Change your ways, change your mind, change your thoughts, and it will change your life. Okay, Julie, your turn.
Okay.
Miss
Yeah.
Julie.
No, I'm writing. Lady T, what I got for you is that you are working hard at this, and I'm very happy for you. I mean, I've got lots of energy. And your heart chakra, this is something I haven't felt before in my heart chakra. So I'm excited. I feel warmth there, but I also feel that your inner child is in your heart, working on it to help you find your joy and all. So, I mean, how do I say it? It's almost like butterflies, but yeah, I mean, that's the closest thing I can say is it's butterflies. It's like a lot of happy, joyful energy from your inner child and your heart chakra. So you have been working hard, but in a playful, loving way. So congratulations on that, Lady T. And thank you for listening to all of those who read you. I know Shauna and everybody who reads you. If they felt this right now, they would be very proud of you. And I'm sure they are very proud of you when you do stop in. Wow. It's good. It's good. You're doing well, but definitely listen to what Susan said and continue moving forward. If you're focusing on one thing, like your finances, it's not that you're going to have a step back, but think of money as your friend that you can play with and have fun with and do good things for others with. And use that inner child in your heart right now to focus on money that way. Okay, I hope that
And,
helps.
the more you worry about things, the more you attract negative energy.
Yes.
And, sometimes, in my book, I talk about our different spirit guides and everything. Sometimes you have to call in your joy guides. They kind of lighten things up and they make you happy and they make you forget about all this heaviness that you bring upon yourself. You're doing it to you. Nobody's doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself. I want you to think of beauty and happy. God didn't put you here to be unhappy and be negative. They want you to enjoy life because you chose to come back here. So try giving that a shot. Change your mind. Every time you have this negative thought, rethink it. Stop what you're doing. Think about, what did I just say? What was I just thinking? Change it into something positive instead, and that will help you.
Hold on.
Go back to you, my dear.
Hold on just a second. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Anyway, buy my book. It will help you. This is written for you, not for me. This is to help you understand your life, your path, the things that you can do, the tools you can use to develop your intuition, to help you find yourself, to help you find the joy in life, to focus on the positive stuff and not the negative. So that's why I wrote the book, because all these classes I've given over the 40 years I've been doing this, it's to help you grow. It's to help you find other things in life and looking at things in a different way, and how life can be exciting and beautiful, and you can find your passion again. And so we have a choice every time we do something, every thought we have. Are we choosing love or are we choosing fear? So don't choose the fear, choose the love instead. Because we all deserve to have a happy life, to be prosperous, to enjoy everything. And, things are going to happen. Our health is going to have some challenges, and, things in life come to us, and we just have to deal with them the best way we can. But oftentimes you go through a difficult period. And then later, when you look at your life and you look at that particular situation that was so trying and so challenging and so full of ups and downs, you can say, you know what? I learned from it. And believe me, it was a blessing in disguise. So everything we do has its consequences. So be very, pick your thoughts carefully, pick your words carefully, so you can enjoy your life and make the best of it. But in my book, I kind of talk a little bit about all that stuff. I also talk about how to work with your dreams, how to deal with positive and negative, and to protect yourself. And also, I do a lot of stories there too. So a lot of personal stories about my journey and, my ups and downs. But anyway, love it and love your life. It's worth it. It's fragile, it's important, and make the best of it. Thank you, Julie, for letting me ramble on as usual.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry I had a family crisis. So I'm just texting real quick. And okay, so we got Lady T, and let me find who's next real quick. Oh, yes. Hello. It's Miss Dream, if this will work. There you go.
Dream. Let's give you a rune card for guidance. Let's see what rune pops out. See, which rune do I need to pick for Dream? Okay, let's look. Okay, I got this one. Harvest. Harvest. That's a good one. Look at, isn't that a pretty card?
Oh, yeah,
You
I
can
like
see
that.
it. Yeah, harvest.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number 13. Let me look at it and read it to you. The words of wisdom today. Harvest. Okay. This is about a fertile season. Oh dear. This is usually a 1 year thing, but anyway, this is a rune of beneficial outcomes. Harvest encourages and supports any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is usually involved, hence the key word 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping, the harvest, or deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, Jura offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is the keeping of providence, and continue to persevere. Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out at night and tugged on the new shoots. There is no way to push the river equally. You cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which in its season leads to the harvest of the self. I think that's very beautiful, Julie, don't you?
Yeah, it is. It is beautiful.
Okay. I hope that helped you, Dream.
Okay, yeah. And I am here and I am paying attention, sorry. Okay. And Dream, you're also another one that's been working on things. But I am getting heaviness in my heart for you. Take a moment to breathe, and take care of you. Outside influences, don't let them come in. You need to take care of you. There is warmth in your heart, so that's good, but it is a little bit of heaviness. So definitely work on that. You are letting people know how you feel, but my throat is scratchy. So it's like you feel that it's not enough. That you're doing what you can, but it's not enough. So that's not the way to go. You need to rethink. Take care of you. That's what I've got. It's just take care of you. You are important. You can't help anybody else until you help yourself. But I do feel that you have been working on things, and yeah, it feels you feel much stronger. So this too, whatever this is at this moment, you will definitely get through it. And your heart chakra is a lot stronger than it has been. So excited about that. Okay, great. All right. So I'm going to do a quick commercial time. Yes. I wish I had them all strung together, but if it does stop, then please look at one of your other chapters. So, okay, I will be right back.
Awesome. So remember, if you are interested in developing your intuitiveness, your gifts, join us this evening from 6 to 8 Phoenix time. And this is, you want to contact Dawn at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. And he will get you on Zoom, and you'll have a great time because we have 20 wonderful people that come on, and you can learn all kinds of stuff and develop your gifts and share them with others. And they're all supportive and they want to help each other. It's wonderful. It's a great experience. So do it. And if you want a personal reading, you want to contact me at sgrayson2@msn.com. Or if you want to contact Julie, you would get advice at loveriotwarriors.com. Did I say it right, Julie? You did a long one.
You did.
So we do charge for personal readings because we take a lot of time and effort and energy, and we bring in all our help from the other side, and we want to give you a good reading. So it's worth it. But if you just want a quick reading, we're usually here Tuesday mornings at 8, and you would just do what you're doing. Get on Facebook or YouTube and just write a little question, and we'll address it as easily as we can. So, Julie, who is next?
Well, we're going to get to that. I wanted to say welcome in to Rachel Bentz. I don't remember.
She may be new. She's from Wisconsin. Yeah.
Yes, she is from Wisconsin. Love that. So welcome in. Oh, also I wanted to mention Lorena Quigley is in.
Hi, Lorena. She's a very dear friend.
Okay, so is she in Albuquerque or
she's in Phoenix?
Houston?
Yeah, she's here in Phoenix.
Okay, and so
she's the one that told my husband at our healing group that he needed to get his heart checked, and then he had a heart attack. So I mean, she was right on. She's very good.
Yeah, good. Okay, so next is Diana Hool. I don't know if it's Hool or Hooley. So I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't know about moving. We're going to see what the room cards has to tell you, Diana. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pick a room card for you. And it is partnership, number 2. And this is kind of nice. It kind of makes a heart, doesn't it? the two swans. It's beautiful. Okay, number 2. I'm going to read you what the rune says, and you can take it for what it's worth. Okay, partnership. This is the rune of a gift. Drawing this rune is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. In love relationships, in business matters, in partnering of any kind, you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into that union. In other words, stay strong, know who you are, and be yourself. For true partnership is only achieved by separate and whole beings who retain their separateness even as they unite. This counsel applies at all levels in love relationships, in business matters, in partnering of any kind and every kind. Always remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. At the same time, there is another realm of partnership that you are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a still greater union with the higher self, union with the divine. The ultimate gift of this rune is the realization of the divine in all things. God always enters in equal partnerships. So it signifies the gift of freedom from which flows all other gifts. That's a beautiful rune, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
is really
you can
good.
be in a partnership, but you can still be yourself. And the best partnerships that work are the ones that they love you unconditionally and they want you to be yourself. Whether they agree with you all the time or not, it doesn't matter. But they love you enough to allow you to be you and to grow.
Right. And growing is the key there. They talked about connecting with your highest self and the divine, which is very important.
Mm-hmm.
And very important, or I should say, Diana. What I got first when I started reading for you, when you came in, was find your passion. Find something that can make you happy. You have been focusing on one or two things for the last few months. You have to focus on working to better yourself. Like I've been saying all day, I'm feeling a lot of energy from people we've read before, and that they are working on bettering themselves. And what I've got for you, Diana, is heaviness, stagnation, and both your hands are blocked. So block on receiving and block on giving, that you are so focused on something that will come to you when you are ready. But you cannot be ready for these gifts and partnerships until you prepare yourself. And we cannot, and spirit will not work harder than you. They're there, they're waiting with all these things that are meant for you. But if you're not ready, they're not going to give them to you. If you haven't raised your vibrations, if you haven't bettered yourself, prepared yourself for ascension, you're going to continue this heaviness and stagnation. And you've got to put in the work. We can't do that for you.
And
Nobody's going to.
yeah, I think you're right. And I think it's very important that she has to see herself as this unique individual. You can't be what other people want you to be. You know, you're not going to agree with everybody on what maybe they like something that's different than you. You need to find your passion. You need to find what helps you grow into the individual and the beautiful person that you are. You don't have to be something for anybody. Be something for you.
Yeah. And none of us can do that for you. Spirit will not hand anything over to you. Universe will not provide anything to you until you are ready,
Right.
until your vibrations are at a level where you can handle their gifts. I hope that helps you, Diana. I hope that helps you a lot. And I hope that you are doing your affirmations every morning and you're thinking positively about yourself and doing the work. Like I said, I feel that from almost everybody I've read today, but I'm feeling stagnation from you. And we have a whole lot of unconditional love for you. I'm just saying, we are here with unconditional love all the time, but we cannot do your work for you. So this is important. You need to be radiating love to everyone, including yourself. What else am I? Oh, yes. And this is the one I'm looking for. And say this every morning. It's very important. But you've got to believe it when you're saying it, and you've got to say it when you believe it. And if something...
Hold your shirt up. Hold your shirt up.
Yes.
See, she believes it.
Okay.
She looks at it every
Yes,
day in the
I do. Yes. And it means let I say it. If something goes awry, or something's bothering you, just say it. Just say it to yourself. Say it as a mantra, whatever works. But I mean, say it in the morning because that starts the whole day off right. So you've got to do the work in order to make yourself better, in order to receive the gifts that are sitting there waiting for you.
Nobody can fix your life for you but you yourself.
Yes. So yes, we hope that helps, and hope you listen to us, because we're saying this out of the unconditional love we have for you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you,
So show your unconditional love for us and just hit those little buttons to subscribe and all that, like, comment. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. And next we have, this is a new person. So this is Shindana Lambert Amos, I think.
Okay, Shindana. Okay, let me pull a rune card for you. And it is Breakthrough. Breakthrough. That is a cool card. Okay, let me read that to you. So today we're doing runes because runes have been around for a long time and they were used extensively about 1,500 years ago. So this is all about transformation. Wow. Here is the final rune belonging to the cycle of initiation. Drawing dagars can signal a major shift or breakthrough in the process of self-change, a complete transformation in attitude, and an 180-degree turn. For some, the transition is so radical that they are no longer able to live the ordinary life in an ordinary way. Because the timing is right, the outcome is assured, although not from the present vantage point predictable. In each life, there comes at least one moment which, if recognized and seized, transforms the course of that life forever. Rely, therefore, on radical trust, even though the moment may call on you to leap empty-handed into the void. With this rune, your warrior nature reveals itself. So, and it's a major period of achievement, and prosperity is often introduced by this rune. The darkness is behind you and the daylight has come. This is your breakthrough. This is really cool. That's an exciting rune. I hope you're excited.
Oh, wow. You are very balanced in your giving and receiving. So congratulations on that. I feel you are grounded, but you are very restless as well. I hope you're able to, I don't know where you're at. We know Rachel is from Wisconsin, but I'm not sure where you're from, Shindana. But hopefully you can get outside in nature. For some reason, all of a sudden, as the word, as long as it's clean enough. So I'm not sure where you might be, but it's like you need to get away from your current area if possible, and go further out in the country or to an ocean or to a spot that is
Unfamiliar.
unfamiliar, but I'm feeling true organic nature, not man-made stuff, or just get earthed. Like hold on to a tree, put your arms around a tree for a little bit. You need to be rooted, you need to be grounded, you need to get back to the earth, whether it's the earth or the ocean. Put your feet in water, it doesn't matter, just get out there and enjoy. Did I say her ears were blocked? Yeah, it's
now.
like, oh, okay. I had written it down already, and it's like, did I say that? It's like you have clear. I don't know if you're a clear audience now, but it feels like your ear chakras and your ears are blocked, and you need to work on cleansing them out. You can pull at them, definitely loosen them up, because there's messages wanting to come in through your ear chakras and your ears. You might be getting them internally, but you need to work on your ears to be more balanced with your ear chakras. And a little bit of no, it's more, I thought it was in my heart. Well, there it is too. Work on your solar plexus and your heart chakras. I'd say affirmations should be enough. Also get nutrition for those, your solar plexus and your heart chakra as well. Your heart chakra isn't too bad. It's just okay. Yeah, it's a little bit of heavy. It's pretty good, I mean, overall, but it's feeling a little heavy on top. More towards the left side. I'm not saying anything's wrong with your heart, but definitely be gentle with yourself. And if it's only some emotions you're going through, then definitely let those go. If it persists, then definitely seek assistance, medical assistance. But again, it doesn't feel that bad. It just feels like there's something on the left side that you've had a disagreement or a problem, emotional discourse with a lady. That's usually on the left side, with a female, basically. Is there anything else? Okay, that's I just said you were balanced on your hands. Then I've got a little bit of blockage on my right now that I said that. So whatever that issue is, it's blocking your giving. So you need to be able to take care of that in order to open up your giving again. Okay, that's what I've got. Okay, all right. Okay, see where we are next. Oh, I think this is a new person as well. Edith Abe.
Edith, Abe. Okay, Edith, today we're doing rune cards, so I'm going to choose a rune card for you. I don't know if you're familiar with runes, but they were around, very popular about 1,500 years ago. Germanic, it's like an alphabet. That's the best way to describe it. Okay, I have the warrior. Wow, okay, the warrior. I'm going to read that message to you. That's an important card. Okay. The Sky God 2. This is to us. This is a rune of the spiritual warrior, the one whose battle is always with the self, funding a will through action, yet unattached to outcomes, remaining mindful that all you can really do is stay out of your own way and let the will of heaven flow through you. These are among the hallmarks of the spiritual warrior. Embodied in this rune is the energy of discrimination, the sword-like quality that enables you to cut away the old, the dead, the extraneous. And yet, with this warrior rune comes certain knowledge that the universe always has the first move. Patience is the virtue of this rune, and it recalls the words of St. Augustine that the reward of patience is patience. Here, you are asked to look within, to delve down into the foundations of life itself. Only in so doing can you hope to satisfy the deepest needs of your nature and tap into your most profound resources. The molding of character is an issue when you draw this rune. Associated with this rune are the sun, masculine energy, the active principle. The urge for conquest is powerful here, especially self-conquest, which is a lifelong pursuit and calls for awareness, single-mindedness, and the willingness to undergo your passage with compassion and in total trust. When this rune comes in response to a relationship issue, it indicates a relationship is both timely and providential. There is work for you to do together. That sounds like a warrior, like fight to the finish. So thank you, dear. I hope that helped you, Edith.
Yeah. Edith, you have a really good energy. Love it. Love it. The heart chakra again, though, and what I'm getting on this is the word is uncertainty in your heart chakra. And it's basically strongest and more prevalent on the right side. So that tells me something's going on with a male or somebody on your father's side. But I think it's definitely a male. And I'm feeling closer to your age. So I don't know if this is a loved one, a husband, a significant other, or somebody that you wish was. It's just, uncertainty, a little bit of anxiety in there. So you need to strengthen you. You need to get back to unconditional love for you, so that once you are balanced for you, then you can understand others and their energy a lot better. But you have to heal and cleanse your heart chakra in order to move forward. But like I said, I feel a lot of good energy for you. A little bit of stiff neck, that's about it. You are definitely grounded. Little bit restless in the legs, like you want to do something, but otherwise you're pretty well balanced. Yeah. So I hope that helps. Take care of you, your heart chakra.
This
Go ahead.
is a really neat book. It's called The Rune Cards, and it's by Ralph Bloom. And it's really very good. And I'd like to read to you a poem that's in here because it's very beautiful and it's something, if I die, you can read it.
Okay.
It's called Elegy. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond's glint on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn's rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. I think that's beautiful.
Yes.
So that's in that book of rune cards by Bloom. Blum. And it's very good. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm replying to somebody who said they're still here. Okay. So just a second.
We did Diane.
Yeah, I know.
So if you happen to go out of the room when we read your cards, just go back and you can replay this and you can listen to your answers.
Yep. So I just letting her know. Thank you for still being here, but we hope you enjoyed your reading. Okay, so next. Oh my goodness, who is next? None other than 856.
Yay! Okay, Angie, you got to get a rune card because I'm sure you
Yeah.
don't use the runes as often, but they're kind of neat. They're very profound messages. So I am picking the rune card for you. Okay, your rune card is separation. Wow, that is your rune card number 4. See the little symbol in the middle? It's the symbol is in black. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
separation. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's see what you have here. 4. Okay, separation, retreat, inheritance. This is Othilla, the rune. This is a time of separating paths. Old skins must be shed, outmoded relationships discarded. When you receive this rune, a peeling away is called for. Part of the cycle of initiation, separation is a rune of radical severance. The appropriate action here is submission and quite possibly retreat, knowing how and when to retreat and possessing the firmness of will to carry it out. Real property is associated with Othilla, for it is the rune of acquisition and benefits. However, the benefits you receive, the inheritance, may be derived from something you must give up. Such a surrender can be particularly demanding when what you are called upon to relinquish is an aspect of your behavior or some part of your cultural inheritance. For then you must look closely at what, until now, you have proudly claimed as your birthright. Whether it is your attachment to your position in society, to the work you do, or even to your beliefs about your own nature, the separation called for will free you to become more truly who you are. Wow, that's heavy. Hope
Yeah.
you like that, Angie.
And when you started reading, the first thing it reminded me of is Beatles. And no, I'm not talking about, you know, uh, George, John, Paul, Ringo. No, I'm
Oh,
not
I
talking about.
love them.
I do too. And it was in Global Beatles Day a couple days ago. Anyway,
Really?
um, I remember what you said about a 14-year-old boy that you were reading, and that he was a beetle. He wasn't a butterfly, he was a beetle, and he was shedding his outer skin and gaining a tougher one every time he went through things. And when she started reading that rune, that reminded me of what you had said. And something just popped up, was weird. Um, uh, what you had said, and to me that reminded me of what you must be going through right now. And then, gosh, so many things going on in different directions. Um, engage,
Distracted
uh,
now, Julie.
engage your core. Like we were talking earlier, you need to engage your core. Like Kim was saying that she was just learning about engaging your core, and the pineal gland is engaged too. The vibration goes up the spine. So that's what I'm feeling, is that you need to engage your core a little bit more. You probably do it, but until it gets to be second nature where you don't have to think about it, you do need to work on it. That's what I've got for you, Angie. Okay, I hope that helps, my dear. And next is Arkisha McGrew.
Keisha grew. Hello,
So
Keisha.
where are you from, Markeisha? I know your name sounds familiar, but trying to remember where you're from. Okay.
Okay, Keisha, I have pulled a rune card for you, and the rune card I pulled is the unknowable. So this is, this is the blank rune. This is the rune that it's kind of unexpected things coming up in our lives that, we're not really forewarned. But I'm going to read it to you anyway. Um, the unknowable, the blank rune. Blank is the end, blank the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and time again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The appearance of this rune can portend a death. However, that death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. Here, the unknowable informs you that it is in motion in your life. In its blankness is held undiluted potential. At the same time, both pregnant and empty, this rune comprehends the totality of being, all that is to be actualized. So it may bring up the surface of your deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? All that stuff. But willingness and permitting are what this rune requires. For how can you exercise control over what is not yet in form? So this is a rune that's going to require courage on your part and belief. And just whenever you draw this rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. So it's okay. It's where you're supposed to be, and it's going to work. Thank you. I hope that helped you.
Yeah. I'm getting heaviness in my solar plexus. Your heart feels good. So work on, practice your intuition. If you get a chance to come to the class tonight, let me pull that back up because I want to show that. At 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time or 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'd love to have you in because I know you're working on stuff. Now I'm getting a little bit of blockage in my receiving arm. The giving is pretty good, pretty good. So the solar plexus, you just need to practice and don't take other people's actions or words personally. I think you're pretty good at that, but just want to remind you, yeah, other than the solar plex and the left hand, you're pretty balanced. So I think you've been working on things. It feels pretty good. So be proud of yourself for where you've gotten yourself. Doing a great job. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. Definitely work on receiving whatever the blocks are. I don't know if you're in a place where you don't want to receive things, which does happen at times, but work on opening up if you are safe to do so. Does that make sense? Okay. All righty. Okay. I hope that helps. And
It's time for a commercial.
Okay. Thank you.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
That was
Good.
cool. I like that. I like that. So remember, if you paid attention to the commercial, please subscribe, like, comment, share. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. Hit the little button. Greatly helps us. So
And if you're on YouTube and you subscribe, don't forget to put the notification bell to all so that you get a notification anytime we're on. Okay, let me get back to the
we
chat.
usually on every Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning, Phoenix time.
And then tomorrow we have
Bonnie.
Bonnie calling for angels, and I'll be back with Bonnie. And Wednesday evening around 6, there is Sonora Mystic 6 Mountain Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. A5 Says and Sonora Mystic Tarot. And then Thursday morning at 7-ish Mountain Standard Time and 10-ish Eastern Time, there's Naturally Divine Goddess and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And that is in the morning. So for any of you who like mornings like we do, they're great. And I hopefully this Sunday, we will see A5 Says and Sherry Berry. I'm really hoping we get to see them this Sunday because it's really strange, a Sunday without those two and any of their guests. It's just
What about
odd.
Scott? What about Scott?
Oh, that's right. Hey, yes. Scott Underwood, Scott Underwood, and I will be on Friday morning at 9 a.m. And that is with the Gabriel Project. And Scott is a channeler, along with other psychic abilities, but he channels the Gabriel Collective, and that is Archangel Gabriel energy. So definitely come in for that. He has some great messages. Right now at the end, we ask somebody from the Gabriel Collective to come in, and they do, and it is great messages. But for the most part, they just give us both messages to let you know what you need to hear during the readings. So we'd love to see you, and looking forward to that because he wasn't here last Friday. Susan filled in for him, and
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we were at Susan's house, and
And
I heard
remember, if you want to continue growing spiritually and you want to develop your talents, get my book. It's out on Amazon. Love Your Spiritual Gifts. This is written for you guys because you are the ones that are going to develop your gifts and your talents and your intuitiveness. And it's just, I put a lot of 40 years plus into it. So hopefully it will help you. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you. And one of my favorite people in the world.
Your brother.
Brother.
Okay. Timbuktu. Okay, I'm giving you a room card. Get ready. It's coming up. Which card is for Timbuktu? Okay. Okay, I'm going to pick this one. This is opening. See that one? See the black symbol? Opening. Okay. There's only 25 cards, so I've had to shuffle them. So opening is 14. Opening, fire, torch. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity, dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now both to receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Kano is the rune for the morning of activities, for seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. One of the 13 cycle runes, the protection offered by Kano, is this: the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. In relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up, which you may set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. So recognize that while on one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficial forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are that center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself.
Ooh.
That's your message today, Timbuktu. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.
And did I tell you that he is a Sagittarius?
Yeah, just like me.
Yes.
We're good
Yes,
people.
he is. Yes. Yes, he definitely is a good people.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to decipher if what I'm feeling is for you, Tinbuck. And I'm get some more cleansing here. Because right now, yeah, your receiving arm is definitely heavy and blocked. So I think you're having a hard time receiving things. Also, your left leg. That's weird. It's like your Achilles tendon on your left leg. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm feeling that for you. Have you been swimming lately? Because I think you might have been walking, might have twisted or something. But I'm thinking that swimming might be something you need to do in order to get the kinks out of your leg. And it might help your arm too. You need to relax a bit. I mean, I feel your regular calm energy, but now I said that. Your crown chakra is blocked. You definitely need to work on that as well. Yeah. Other than the crown, you feel like your chakras. Do a little balancing of all of them. If you have an amethyst, I would definitely work with that. If you have any cleansing spray, that's one of the things I didn't bring you, sorry, Bob, is like a cleansing spray for your auric cleansing spray. That definitely helps and balances you too. I would definitely think about something like that. No, I don't want you to go out and spend a whole lot of money because you do live in the LA area and that's very expensive. Yeah, definitely work on your crown chakra. It wants to open, but it's like it's working overtime to clean. So get some like definitely an amethyst, but also find some what am I thinking of? Affirmations for your crown chakra. They will help. Okay, I hope that helps you. Yeah, otherwise I'm feeling pretty good for you. But work on that Achilles tendon. And that's on your left leg. I don't think it has anything to do with mom or that. No. Well, hold on. Not sure, but check with your ancestor guides that are with you. I know mom's there, so check with her, see what she says on that. Okay, I hope that helps. I know here we talk about family stuff, but anyway, yeah, right. Thank you,
Timbuktu.
And next we have Lorena Quigley.
Lorena, I haven't talked to you in a while. We need to talk. Okay, Lorena, let's see what room card is calling you. Okay, I've got protection. Okay, let's see what that has to say. So this is a little different doing the rune cards. You know, you may like the rune stones, you know, they're cool. Okay, this is the elk, the sage or rushes. Protection, control of the emotions is at issue here. During times of transition, shifts in life course, and accelerated self-change, it is important not to collapse yourself into your emotions, the highs as well as the lows. New opportunities and challenges are typical of this room, and with them may come trespasses and unwanted influences. Algiz serves as a mirror for the spiritual warrior, the one whose battle is always with the self. The warrior's protection is like the curved horns of the elk, or the warning rustle of sedge grass, for both serve to keep open the space around you. Remain mindful that timely, right action and correct conduct are your only true protection. If you find yourself feeling pain, observe the pain and stay with it. Do not try to pull down the veil and escape from life by denying what is happening. You will progress, knowing the fact is your protection. I hope that helped you, Lorena. Love you, dear.
Yeah, so we are just about done, guys. We have 4 people on the list still. I'll have to remove Diane. I think we're down to well, as soon as I get Lorena's reading. So I did add Ronica and Mars, but I'm not sure if we're going to have the energy to do so. I know I'm kind of fading fast, but because I'm taking all your stuff in, so yeah.
It's all that energy they're zapping you with.
They're zapping me with a lot of energy. I've been cleansing and seleniting, and so I should be good, but yeah.
Remember, it's their stuff, not yours. Don't absorb it.
Having to go.
Right.
Okay.
Take it and release it.
Yes, it definitely released, but okay. So, Lorena, yeah, heart chakra. I hate it when I feel the heart chakras, and it's very light, but it's more annoyance. It's like that niggling feeling that you get sometimes is like, leave me alone. That's how I'm feeling for your heart chakra, and your solar plexus are in there too. That's a little heavier now. Just work on all your lower chakras. Definitely work on the heart chakra a little bit. It's not bad. It's just you feel like you were disappointed in something. It's like, oh, wish the annoyance would stop. So it's other people's things. Let it go, just like I'm telling everybody else. Let go of everybody else's problems and everything. They're on their path, not on yours. You have to take care of you. Okay, so other than that, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
We have to remind everybody we are going to be at the Psychic Fair July 9th in Tempe at the Doubletree Hilton, and it's going to be you and Dawn and I. We're going to be hopefully sitting together close in proximity.
Yes.
Anyway, we're there to, I'm going to bring my books. If you want a book to buy, I will autograph it for you. There's going to be all kinds of vendors, making all their beautiful little jewelry and stuff. It's all handmade stuff. And then there's going to be us readers, and this is what we do for a living. And we're there to help you and help you make decisions and choices and help you stay on that beautiful spiritual path that you're on. Anyway, we're going to be there on the 9th. So, Julie, you're going to be there, and
Yes.
Dawn and I, and we'll have fun. It's a
Yes,
fun
and-
time. And it's a beautiful hotel.
Yes, it is, and it's there's a lot of nature around. Even though this is the desert, the courtyards are really
Yeah, they have a lot of
plush,
trees
you
and
know,
umbrellas, and it's real pretty. It's real comfortable.
it is. And Lorena, I feel that you are balanced in your receiving and giving. So wanted to add that to it. Okay, so who's next? It is from Wisconsin. We have, oh, come on.
It would be a lot cooler up in Wisconsin right now. In fact, my
Oh,
air
maybe.
conditioning doesn't seem
There
to
you
be
go.
working too well. Anyway, okay.
Rachel Bentz.
Rachel. Okay, Rachel, I'm going to get a runes card for you. Okay, let's see what I got. Okay, you have Gateway, number 21, Therez's. Okay, Gateway. I'm going to read that to you, and hopefully it will help you and give you some insight. Okay, this is the place of non-action, the god Thor. While with a gateway for its symbol, the rune indicates that there is work to be done both inside and outside yourself. Gateway represents the frontier between heaven and the mundane. Arriving here is a recognition of your readiness to contact the numinous, the divine, to illuminate your experience so that its meaning shines through its form. Theraz is a rune of non-action. Thus, the gateway is not to be approached and passed through without contemplation. Hence, here you are being presented with a true reflection of what is hidden in yourself or in your situation, what must be exposed and examined before right action can be undertaken. This rune strengthens your ability to wait. Now is not a time to make decisions. Deep transformational forces are at work in this next to last of the cycle runes. So visualize yourself standing before a gateway on a hilltop. Your entire life lies out behind you and below. Before you step through the gateway, pause and review the past, the learning and the joys, the victories and the sorrows, everything it took to bring you here. Observe it all, bless it all, release it all, for it is the very acting of releasing the past that you reclaim your power, and now you can step through the gateway. So this is a very serious contemplating time for you before you take action.
Well, you're talking about serious, and with me, the first thing I got is she needs to be going out dancing. She needs to loosen up. But she does have a lot of good energy, but that's what I got is loosen up. And to me, moving around, and I hadn't said it earlier, but if you guys are still on, those with solar plexus or sacral needing help, definitely start moving and dancing because that'll help balance too. It's always a good
It
thing to
loosens
do.
you up. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
And
boogie woogie.
yeah. And when your spine gets moved like that, it helps straighten things out and balance things all the way from the top to the bottom of the chakras. So I hope that helps, Rachel. I feel a lot of good energy up and down my back. So yeah. So we look forward in getting to know you better. I don't know if you put down where you're from, but we always like to know where people are coming from. Rachel wasn't the one from, or was she was the one? Yeah, she is the one from Wisconsin. I see it right in front of me. That's right. You are from Wisconsin. So are you a Green Bay fan? I know you might not want to say if you aren't. So, okay, we'll leave that alone. But I, I love football, so I love the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. All righty, so let's go to the next one. We only have 2 left. So the next one is Miss Veronica.
Veronica. Okay. I don't know if this will address your question, but I'm going to pull you a rune card, and hopefully it will give you some insight into something that you need to know. Okay, this is initiation. And you can see that symbolism there. Okay, 6. I will read that to you. And if I have a hard time pronouncing some of these words, just bear with me. Be understanding. Initiation. This is something hidden, a secret matter. Heretic or mystery rune pointing to that which is beyond our frail, manipulative powers. Perth is on the side of heaven, the unknowable, and has associations with the phoenix, that mystical bird which consumes itself in the fire and then rises from its own ashes. Its ways are secret and hidden. Powerful forces of change here are at work. Yet, what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. After all, becoming whole, the means of it, is a profound secret. On the side of the earthly or mundane, there may well be surprises, unexpected gains, or rewards. On the side of human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle, soaring flight, free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of the ordinary life to acquire broader vision. All this is indicated here. So this may be a new beginning for you in rising above some of the things you don't understand or that are holding you back. So I would just go with it. Thank you, dear. I hope that helped you, Veronica. Thank you.
Veronica, I feel that you're definitely receiving and giving equally. There's a little bit of pain in my left hand, just a little bit. So there's somewhat of blockage. I'm not sure if there's someone you don't want to receive anything from. Maybe that has to do with the argument. Yeah. As far as the outcome of the argument, the first words that came to mind, because we do say it so often, is let it go, let it go. Communication is always the key in everything. And as more and more talking to you, the stronger the pain in my left hand is getting. So you don't want to receive something. So you've got to open up your heart at least to find out why you don't want to receive. You don't want to receive the information. You don't want to receive something. So I don't know what it was about, but you've got to go internally and think about what it is you want, what it is you need. Because you can't help the situation yourself until you know what it is to make you whole. And I'm getting pain in my heart chakra, so definitely unconditional love for yourself first, more than anything. And I'm sorry you're going through things, but this is a lesson you had to learn for whatever reason. Only God and the universe and all those above us no, but we are one with the one. So definitely tap into your highest self to get a lot more answers than what I can give you right now. All I can give you is the message that I'm receiving for you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. All right. So next we have Mars. I'm not sure what you mean by masculine might practice dark magic. How powerful is he in his craft? I don't know if this is
Well, we're going to talk about you, Maz, not about that. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a card and see what you need to know today. And this is standstill. So that is the rune. And I will read that to you. And hopefully you'll get some understanding. Stand still, that which impedes ice. The winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself entangled in a situation to which implications you are, in effect, blind. You may be powerless to do anything except submit, surrender, even sacrifice some long cherished desire. Be patient, for this is a period of gestation that precedes rebirth. Positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There is a freeze on useful activity, all your plans are on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy and wonder why. A chill wind is reaching you over the ice flows of old, outmoded habits. Holding on can result in a shallowness of feeling, a sense of being out of touch with life. Seek to discover what it is you are holding on to that perpetuates this condition and let it go. Shed, release, cleanse away the old. Doing so will bring on the new, will bring on the thaw. So just realize this is a time of maybe sacrificing or having to be a little frustrated, but don't be anxious. Realize that this will pass. And to surrender is to display courage and wisdom. So take care, my dear.
Yeah. And be careful who you're surrendering to. Make sure it's a positive and higher vibration. That came out because it needed to be said. I'm getting balance on receiving and giving. That you are grounded, restless legs. But you have to take care of your path. You have to be right with you and do not follow what does not resonate highly with you. Do not. Now here comes my throat again. Speak your heart. Speak clearly what you need for you. Don't worry about what others think or feel. You speak what you need to. You've got to say what you need to say. You've got to get it out. You can't hold it in. I hope that helps. I got a lot of good energy for you, but definitely speak your mind. I mean, speak your heart. Sorry. Don't speak your mind because it might not say what you need it to say. All right. Well, that is it for the day. I thank you guys for coming in.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate it. And it was a lot of great energy from you guys. So thank you. And
We'll be on next Tuesday, same time, 8 o'clock in the morning, Phoenix time. And if you get a chance and you really want it, buy my book on Amazon, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. It will help you. It was written for you, not for me. It does have some personal stories in it, but it's really all about helping you on your spiritual path. Thank you.
yes,
So,
thank you guys so much. Have a
see you
great
next week.
afternoon.
Thank you.
Love and light to you.